All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Unfortunately, the one of the games I wanted to cover, the Raptors Chicago Bull games, was postponed today. So I did get a chance to watch the Los Angeles Clippers Milwaukee Bucks game. I will be watching that Los Angeles Lakers Golden State game. So obviously, man, we got a lot some games to talk about today. But first of all, man, I kind of want to apologize to you guys. I feel like I've been a little bit off kilter. I've been going through some stuff, y'all. I gotta be honest. I've been going through it. Um, I still try to keep this going, but yeah. But it's life, right? We're not immune from life trials and tribulations, so we're gonna go through them and we're gonna continue to try to get better and take it one day at a time, man. All right, so let's talk about it, man. The Los Angeles Clippers versus the Milwaukee Bucks. If you'd asked me prior to going into this game, I'd been like, yeah, I'm gonna give this one to the Clippers. I just felt like the Clippers were the better team coming into this game. I really did. And at one point, you thought, yeah, they're gonna go ahead and take this thing home. But obviously, the Milwaukee Bucks had some other things coming, man. Let's talk about it. So let's break the thing down. Batum was 3 of 6. He gave you 8. Now, in my opinion, I feel like Batum had this stretch where he was really like killing it, and then it kind of tilted off. It kind of reminds you of KCP for the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard gave you 10. He was 10 of 21. Gave you 25 points. Ibaka gave you 15, 6 of 13. That's definitely a pretty good night for him. Patrick Beverly, 2 of 8. He gave you 5 points. I'm sorry. Paul George gave you 16 points. It was especially down that stretch. I think Paul George had a few opportunities to get away from him, but overall, man, I thought that he didn't have the best shooting night. But at the same time, I'm not one of those people that criticize Paul George. I think Paul George is a heck of a player, man. I think he does have his stretches. I think he got to get over that little playoff thing about him, but you got to say that for a lot of other people. Him, Harden, Westbrook. It's a lot of them that you got to. We got to see it in the playoffs. But other than that, man, I think Paul George is an amazing player. I think that he did miss a few down the stretch there that could have been pretty big. But overall, man, I thought he played pretty well. Lou Will, 5 of 11, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 14 points. Lou Will, I feel like he can give you a little bit more than that, but I think also I'm forgetting that Lou Will is getting up in age. He's a vet. He did have the highest proficiency, the plus minus on the team at plus 12, but I think sometimes I be forgetting that he is getting a little older, man. But he definitely can score the basketball, so you're kind of expecting him to rise up, to kind of rise, because you remember his rotation, especially pre bubble. He was getting those type of minutes that that was right along with starter minutes. It was, now you see him getting like 25 minutes, around that. So we'll see how that pans out. I think Lou Will is an intricate part of this team, especially for that bench. Also, Morris gave you 11 points, 4 of 11, 3 of 8, and he's becoming that guy that can knock down that three. But he was 3 of 8 from the 3-point line tonight. He gave you 5 rebounds as well. Zubac, 1 of 3. I like Zubac, man. Obviously, he was a former Laker, so I got a little detail on him prior to the Clippers. But I like Zubac. I just think that he's sometimes he's hit and miss. But I feel like once he get going, I think he's a person, and it's hard to say this about someone that's never going to be the main focus of an offense, but you kind of feed him and get him energetic and going early, and he can make some good plays for you down the stretch. I mean, me personally, yeah, I get it though, because you want Ibaka to play on Giannis rather than Zubac, That's just what it is. You're rather for Ibaka. Ibaka's a little bit more strength and finesse, and a little bit more agility than Zubac in order to defend against a guy like Giannis. But overall, man, I was, looking at it, I was surprised. I thought the Clippers would pull this one out, but let's talk about it, man. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 36, 15 of 27. 2 of 7 from three, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 blocks, 1 steal, 36 points. The guy did it all. The guy did it all, man. What worries you about the Bucks is you look at it, it's like Giannis got to have 35 plus points for them to win every time, and it started. That's just not sustainable, man. That's just not sustainable. Chris Middleton gave you 19. Brook Lopez gave you 10. DJ Augustine gave you 6. DiVincenzo gave you 11. Portis gave you 9. Holiday, Drew Holiday. I know he's still trying to work himself back in there, so we'll see. I'm gonna hold judgment on that. He only played 18 minutes, but I think he got to play a big role once he get 100% healthy. Connaughton gave you 7. Forbes gave you 5. I really, it just feel like Giannis is carrying the team. Like that's what it feel like. You look at and they showed the stat during the game. It's like his last games he had 36, 38, 38, 37. Like that's not sustainable, man. Like yeah, he gonna go on the streak for a while, but that ain't gonna get you there. And that's the problem that the Bucks are facing. Like Middleton is good, but he hasn't proved to be that true second guy that could take some of the pressure off of Giannis. I want to see what Holiday really bring. It's a lot of their season, in my opinion, resting on what addition can he bring on a consistent basis to the Bucks. Like, yeah, you'll have games like this. You're gonna have more games like this. But him literally scoring 30 points a night in order to get a 5-point win, and albeit it is the Clippers. The Clippers are a great team, so I can see it with them. But regardless, to ask someone, hey, you need to go score 35 for us to win every night, that's not sustainable. So that's the scary thing when it comes to the Bucks. You're gonna need more from Middleton. You're gonna need more from. I think you're gonna need more from Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez is definitely capable of it. I think Brook Lopez has fell so in love with the 3 now. It's like that's cool, bro, but you got size. You're a 7-footer. You need to go down there and make something happen. All right. Who else? Yeah, that's about it, man. Like that's about it when it comes to the Bucks. Over and all, though, man, I will say I was surprised. I thought the Clips would pull this one out. But it's at that. I think the NBA. You starting to see the some of the lesser teams kind of like want to build that momentum to get going into before the All-Star break. Where a lot of the upper echelon teams are going. Let's just get to the All-Star break. Once we get through that thing, man. All right, we're gonna come out for guns and blazes, but let's just get through this crap. So I think that's what you see going on with a lot of teams. I don't know. This is my opinion. I could be 100% wrong. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how I feel, man. So anyway, congratulations to the Milwaukee Bucks on this win. It was a good win for them. And with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, man. You guys be good.